Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. Today, I want to look into Jojo Siwa and her new relationship with Hughes. I know that she, in the past, has come out, I thought it was gay. Maybe it was just LGBTQ. I was a little surprised because I did think she had identified as a lesbian, which you can always change your mind, no worries. You do you. Happy Pride for those who celebrate. But I just found it to be kind of interesting because she put so much emphasis on her brand about being in the LGBTQ community. A couple of years ago, I made a really big deal about it and made it kind of, I don't want to say, kind of like part of her brand. And now she's, dating a man, which is fine. Bisexual people are valid. It's a spectrum. But I'm just curious. I want to do a reading on it. I was pulled to do it, so let's see. I don't know anything about Hughes other than he is a Capricorn and he was on Love Island. And I love Dance Mom, so Jojo's freaking hilarious. So yeah. Jojo, have you learned nothing? This is for alleged and entertainment purposes only. If you want a free reading from me, email me at floatinghandsoti@gmail.com. I'm still offering them as a way to practice my tarot. Also, no homophobic comments in my section, please. I just want to pull some cards to kind of see if this relationship is PR, if she had a change of heart, if she's expanding her sexuality, with all love and respect for alleged and entertainment purposes only. So I guess the first question we'll ask is, this relationship real, or is there some PR aspect to it? For alleged and entertainment purposes only. 7 of Cups in reversed, Wheel of Fortune in reversed, 6 of Swords in reversed. Okay. So the 7 of Cups, that's about all the choices. Think about all the cups. It's in the reversal. That's about confusion. Appearances are often deceiving. Things are too good to be true. All those emotions that you're like, don't go all in on those extreme emotions. The Wheel of Fortune. That's about delays and setbacks. In the reverse, that's Jupiter, so it's about expansion, luck, and growth. It's in the reversal. Things are feeling chaotic. You're letting something, like, you're resisting growth for whatever reason. Everything is changing around you. And then you have the 6 of Swords in the reversal, which is inability to move on from difficult situation. I get heavy, experimentation with this one. Because the 7 of Cups, that's about confusion. And the Wheel of Fortune, if the Wheel of Fortune was in the upright, I would say, yes, this is a PR stunt. But let's pull some clarifying cards. Knight of Wands, fast action and passion, defensiveness, the Lover's card. So the Knight of Wands is a fast action, passion, somebody who's pursuing you. Again, this is something that's happening really, really fast, right? Just like with that 7 of Cups, it's kind of like, you're kind of acting on really extreme emotion. And then it's kind of cautioning you to kind of slow down. I'm hearing the song Vienna. 4s are about, the Emperor's 4, that's about stability and structure. It's in the reversal, which gives me shaky ground. That's a disconnection from personal power. And then the Lover's card is about balance and harmony. But it's also about, and career and money, this is about a beneficial partner, coworker. I'm telling y'all, do I think that there are some feelings there? Yes. Do I think there's more to it? Yes. I think, listen, I'm just telling you what I feel like. I'm getting more of being gay doesn't serve me. That sounds so fucked up, but I think because of the way that Jojo was raised, do your background, do your research, right? I think it took a hit to her brand. And I think she just wants to rebrand. With that Knight of Wands, when the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, something's burning. There is a passion there, but it just as quickly as it burned out. That's about disconnection from personal, like, and you're not inspired anymore. And then the Lover's card, like, yeah, it's the Lover's card, but I'm telling you what I'm picking up on. I don't think that's, oh, I love this man. I think it's, I get very much what's good for my brand. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Empress, the Queen of Wands. The Five of Pentacles in the reversal, that's about moving away from financial challenges. The Empress is about receiving love, like, because, like, okay, notice how, like, I pulled that right on top of the Emperor, right? So you have the Emperor, which sexuality, I'm just going to speak freely and just know that I'm an advocate for the LGBT community. I'm just telling you what the tarot reads for me. If you are somebody who's presenting as a lesbian, some might say, and from like what Jojo did, she cut her hair, she dressed more masculine, but she, like, you know, she's ebbs and flows with her masculine and feminine energy. In the past couple years, I feel like Jojo's presenting much, you know, she's much more in her masculine energy. She's wearing like pantsuits. She has cut her hair. But no, when I pull that Empress, that's about being in your receiving energy. It's giving very much like, I'm a found a man, like, to take care of me, to nurture me, to love me. Yeah, that's about receiving love. So it's a very feminine energy. I just think she wants to lean more into her feminine, but the Queen of Wands is about a creative, is a creative, creativity, ambition, your own personal power. I think she's just trying to step into her own power. And I get very much like, I don't think, how do I explain this? I'm getting a lot. I think that part of it is branding. And I wonder if she regrets, yeah, I'm seeing like the no regrets guy who spelled it wrong, bringing her sexuality into her brand. I wonder if part of her regrets that, making it so much about that for a long time, and wanting to kind of change it up with that Wheel of Fortune reversed. Do I think this relationship is strictly PR? No. But do I think that I get very much like college exploration. She's 22. Like, you know, when you go to college and you make out with a chick, I think she's just exploring her, I think she's just I think sexuality is something that's to be discovered sometimes, and you think that you're one way and you're not. And so I think a little bit of it is, I kind of want to get away from gay being my entire brand, or my sexuality being heavily reliant on that, on my brand. Because I know it did hurt her financially. I mean, she was not invited to Nickelodeon, which, like, fuck those people. Gay people deserve to live in peace. But yeah, with these two right here, it's like, I want to be more in my feminine energy, which you can do if you're gay, right? And she does, like, she wears sparkles and stuff, but her energy is very masculine, and that's universal. So I think it's really about her kind of wanting to just try something new. I don't know if she's ever dated a man. I have no idea. And, like, I do think she's thinking about her brand a little bit. I'd say it's like 70%, I want to try something new. I didn't know I could feel this way about a man. I think it has burned really hot and heavy. I will say that. I feel like it happened really fast. But then part of it's like, also, let me take advantage of this opportunity to kind of get away from the marketing of my brand being around me being gay. So, again, I mean, no hate by saying that. I'm just telling you what the tarot reads. I have to be able to be honest in these videos. Of course, for alleged entertainment purposes only. You know, crazy lady with floating hands on the internet. So let's pick up on Chris Hughes. Like I said, I know nothing about him except he's a Capricorn, and I believe he was on Love Island. That's the first thing, two things that popped up when I Googled him. So let's see what the relationship is like from his perspective, because I guess he's an internet reality person too, personality or whatever. All right. How is the relationship for him? Is there any PR going on, or does he just like her? Oh, okay. Y'all saw me shuffle. Ooh. That's very interesting. Those two cards generally go hand in hand. Again. Okay. So, interesting. For him, it's just about the sex. I think he thinks she's hot, she's beautiful, she's famous. The Empress card, I pulled it for Jojo. Again, I think that's him kind of just taking. Because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, that's about emotional distance. Like, it's giving very much fuck buddies, friends with benefits, even though they're supposed to be in a relationship. The Knight of Wands, that's about fast action, passion. Again, things burning really hot and heavy in the beginning. I have kind of Six of Pentacles in reversed in my mind's eye, where it's like, I mean, maybe not reversed. I think Jojo might like him more. I don't think they're using each other, but I do think that it's not just, oh, I like you, you like me, let's date. I think there's more to it from both of them. I think for her, it's about kind of exploring her sexuality, getting away from the LGBT branding of her company, and then him, it's like, is he over? Did he get burned? Is he so that Queen of Cups, that's emotional distance. I mean, guys can just be emotionally distant, but is he getting over a breakup or something? Because that's like something burning really hot and heavy. The Empress card's about like being in the receiving energy of like love. Like, I'm gonna take from you, but not give you any. Yeah, I'm gonna take from you. I'm gonna take like love and whatever sex from you. But the Queen of Cups is like, but I'm not gonna be emotionally attached to you, especially with that Knight of Wands. So is he getting over a breakup or something? Oh. Okay, y'all saw me shuffle. I think he thinks she's annoying. Just my opinion. But she's pretty. Men are such simple creatures. That's about self-centeredness. And that's about people butting heads. I think he finds her very annoying. Because I'm picturing somebody rolling their eyes in my mind's eye. That's about, again, I pulled that for Jojo. Things being too good to be true. Again, I pulled these same two cards. Let's not, you're not going all in on something that's burning really hot and heavy. And then the Ten of Cups, that's about disharmony, imbalance, a disconnect. Yeah. I get from Jojo, it's very much like, oh, this is new, this is exciting. It's like a kid in an aquarium. With him, it's like, I just want to fuck. I'm hearing song from Meg Thee Stallion. I just want to fuck in peace. Damn, I knew my shit was heat. Yeah, I don't think they're in game. I get the feeling he's coming off a breakup or something. Yeah, the four of Wands in reverse. Y'all are not in game. The Three of Swords. Is he getting over a heartbreak? And the Nine of Pentacles. Is he using Jojo to make somebody jealous? That's about the resisting the urge to celebrate. The Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. The Nine of Pentacles in reversal is, it's giving like self-loathing. That's about lack of appreciation, materialism. Yeah. PR maybe for a little bit of both of them. I think Jojo Siwa is somebody, like, she put it out there for a reason, and I'm just gonna say it's not a coincidence. And look, people should be free to fuck who they want, but for somebody who made it a big part of their brand, it is, they came out, like, this was a couple days ago. So it is Pride Month. I just find it suspicious. Let's just pull a couple more cards. Let me get a good shuffle on these. Yeah, I think for him, he's going through a breakup, hasn't he? I can feel it in my bones. Because that's what I get for Jojo. And don't get me wrong, I do think they, he posted that picture of bed and them for a reason. That's also a very intimate picture. I mean, she's clearly naked underneath the sheets. That's a very intimate picture. There's a purpose for that. I don't care what he says or what she says. There's a purpose for that. JoJo's very tactical. She's very, she's not going to do anything. I mean, it's giving Taylor Swift, like, you're not going to see anything I don't want to be seen. So I think that picture was purposeful. I think for JoJo, it was like, oh, like, this is me coming out, like, you know, with a guy. And then, I think for him, I just see a jealous green monster. Like, I'm telling you, I think and I'm sure it's over the internet, but I think he's coming off a heartbreak or something, even if he wasn't publicly with anybody. So let's just pull 3 more cards. Will this relationship, what's the future of this relationship? For alleged entertainment purposes only, no facts here. Crazy lady hands floating on the internet. What's the future of the relationship? 6 of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. All right. So the 6 of Cups, that's interesting. So the 6 of Cups in reversal, that's about nostalgia. The 4 of Wands is about a celebration. You know, deeper commitment, putting down roots. And then you have the Magician card, which is about manipulation, trying to force a situation. I just think there's I think the past is going to be a problem for them. Now, don't get me wrong. This is like a celebratory card, right? You see 2 people look like they're getting married, but with the 6 of Cups, which is like the past coming back to haunt them, I think they're going to try really hard to make this work. With that 4 of Wands, and I think it might last for a while. Like, they might move in together. If they're not already moved in together, they might, this is giving like, they might, like, lay down some roots. But with that Magician, that's about manipulation and control. It's in the reversal. I'm just going to pull 3 more cards and we'll end it. Burnt out. They're only going to be able to keep up with it so long. Depletion. Toxicity. Yeah, I'm hearing Britney songs. Britney Spears. Don't you know that you're toxic? I just think they're going to try really hard to make it work, and they might. They might move in together. They might get a place together. They might post more freaking pictures of them in bed together, but the past is going to come. There's an X here, and I feel it more from him. That's about manipulation. That's about being burnt out. That's about financial challenges, feeling financially depleted. 5s are about conflict and struggle. And then the Devil card, which, is that not the Capricorn card? It certainly is. It's going to be from him. I get her, like I said, do I think she's head over heels in love with this guy? No. Do I think that it's kind of fun for her to explore things outside of girls? Yeah, I do. So, all the love to everyone in the LGBT community. Happy Pride. If you guys want a free reading from me, email me at floatinghandsot@gmail.com, and I'll catch you at the next one.